Hi Joel, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Happy Sunday. Good
I'm
morning.
very impressed with your operation here.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear that.
So yeah, we're mental health people. We do everything for us is these days no offices, all online. So there you go.
Yep. Everything is online, and we have to be present at any point in time to ensure that we are able to serve people with the second largest purchase, which is typically their car buying or leasing requirements.
Yes. So I
Yep.
think my goal is to be a very easy client because I think I have the website, the Hyundai website opened up. I think I've narrowed it down, and
Yep.
I don't have a lot of questions. It's my understanding that the federal thing is still in place, but it sounds like the Hyundai for this car is disappearing after this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did notice your message when you filled out the form and set
Yeah.
the calendar invite with us. So we had some hours in the morning. So we did reach out to the Hyundai USA toll-free number to just confirm whether that particular incentive and rebates of $7,500 will continue beyond or post July 31st. And they said that they have no visibility on that. So it may or it may not, but at the same time, we are also moving away like this. The tax season is coming to an end, and we are moving into a new fiscal year. So there are a lot of back and forth. So the best thing is if you are sure that you want to get Ionic on a 10,000 miles per year lease, then we should just grab it over the next 4 days.
Right. Well, yeah, because the next 4 days, yes, I understand the federal is going on for another couple of months, but at least Hyundai is saying all the dealers are saying that there's an additional 75, additional significant discount from Hyundai also on these
Yep,
cars, and
absolutely.
that one looks like it's disappearing, which is part of this week.
Correct. And another good point is there are multiple options available for us. It's not that the Ionics are not available in the market. The inventory is there, depending upon the trim level and the packages, what you are looking for. We do a scope out within 50 miles, 100 miles, 200-mile radius to ensure that we are able to find multiple options, connect with multiple dealerships, and then negotiate the pricing and ensure that we are getting the best deal.
Great. And
Yes.
then also we have a trade-in also.
Yeah. So we'll take care of the trade. So in the trade, we do it in a two different parts. Just a minute here. Sorry, it's Sunday, so there are some minor fixture
No
upper going on
problem.
in the house, and I'm not in the office. I just wanted to ensure that.
We understand. We're up out in the middle of nowhere, so
Okay.
Mendocino coast.
All right. I just moved into a new house, so there is.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What city are you in?
I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh,
Oh,
we
okay.
have
I have
friends there.
friends there. Wait, anyway, we only
Anyway,
have half an hour.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's
No,
go.
no, we can continue. It's not, there is no limit to
Okay.
half an hour. Okay, so half an
Okay,
hour is scheduled.
fantastic.
Yes.
The
Hi, I
camera's
can
on.
see now both of
Hi.
you. Thank you for coming on the video call. And
Yes.
yes, so it's by
How
default
are you?
half an hour, but it's Sunday. Thank goodness that we don't have any active commitments at the moment. We can spend some
Okay.
more time,
All right.
ensure that we are able to address all your questions. You get
Fantastic.
the full clarity, and then we can take the appropriate step.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Let me get the holder.
No, it's fine. All right. So where do we start?
So, did you already tell me that you narrowed it down to what you want?
Well, why don't you ask the questions first, and then I can
Well,
respond.
did you get it? So the thing is that we're getting older, and
Well, we're pre-aged.
we're pre-aged, and whatever that means, and we know the incentives for the electric
We
cars.
went through that.
Okay, so so really what we're looking for is safety features. That's why we're doing this.
Yep.
So safety features is number one. Joel is 6'5".
Oh,
So,
okay. I'm 6'2", so I can relate to him.
okay.
I'm 6'4". I shrank an inch. So
Oh, well, okay, he used to be 6'5".
yeah.
So obviously you understand there has to be enough leg room, headroom,
Absolutely.
all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, my preference is always to have the seat go high enough that I can see over the top of the car.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Okay.
I,
And then beyond that, we're really not all that picky. We prefer lighter colors over darker colors just
you
because.
do other thing, but the one thing we would like to do, if we can arrange it today or tomorrow, we're on the Northern California coast. We're going home today, but we would like, and we have time maybe this afternoon or certainly tomorrow. We'd like to drive one,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
sure. We will
so how
facilitate
could
that.
you could help us arrange that? That would be great.
Yeah, yeah. So typically in California, the dealerships are open on Sunday. So that's the advantage what we have compared to the East Coast. East Coast, all the dealers are closed on Sundays. So
Oh,
what
wow.
we do is, as soon as we complete the call, you let us know your exact preferences in terms of the trim level, the package, the colors. The team
Yep.
who focuses on the market research, one of the person will be dedicatedly available for your, I would say, search parameters, and ensure that we find the one which is closest. Right now, we'll not be looking for the price. We'll only be looking for the one which is exactly per your parameters and the preferences, so that you can go and do the test drives. Barring aside, we'll definitely be buying or leasing the car where we are getting the lowest monthly lease price after all the taxes, license, applicable fees, whatsoever. So this is only for the test drive experience. So just wanted to share this little bit.
Wait, this is only for
The test drive.
the test drive.
So,
Yes,
also another question is: there's a good chance. I was talking to our son who just leased an Audi, but there's um, there's 2 year leases. It seems like the incentives are all around 2 and 3 year leases,
correct.
and then there's a good chance our history is key. Right now, yeah, we want to keep our expenses down. We have things we want to do this year, but there's a good chance we'd want to keep it. So the residual number is important because there's a
Yes.
high likelihood, and also. We could say if we intend to buy it, we could take as low a lease as possible in terms of mileage because it doesn't matter. It'll never affect the residual, right?
Yes. Depending upon the number of miles per year what you are taking, the monthly lease will increase only for to cover those miles. It will not impact the residual value. So when we do the lease deals, we look at three factors. One of the factors which you already discussed about, which is the residual value. The second one being also very, very important is the money factor. So it
The
is
one,
Interest.
money factor,
Right.
that is interest rate. And then the third one is what amount which we are going to put it as a down payment.
down, right.
Correct.
Right.
Because a lot of dealerships will say, yeah, yeah, we'll give it to you for like 199 per month. But then they will not say that it comes with $10,000 as a down payment.
Right.
Yes. So, and also there should not be any disposition fee, no vehicle acquisition fee. We can easily move from lease to buy after 2 years or 3 years once you decide. And as a part of our concierge efforts, we make sure that the value of the vehicle is higher compared to the financing what you will have to do, so that you are not upside down. That means that you are not ending up with a negative equity. So
Right.
those kind of
We do that.
parameters will be taken care of.
Right. And also is the advantage if we intend to buy it probably is probably would it make more sense to do the 2 year because the third year would just be paying interest, right? If we're going to buy it after two, or is there an argument that says do the 3 year? Well, we can look at the numbers. The 3 year leases are a little more per month than the 2 year leases for some reason.
Yeah, because they want to keep flipping the cars. The dealers, what they see is like after 2 years, you will bring back a very clean, polished vehicle, which would have been driven less than 20,000 miles if you are looking to do only 10,000 miles a year. And then they can bring it back in and get it serviced and flip it around and again sell it in the market.
Got
People
it.
are more likely to buy a 2-year-old vehicle
We
compared
should
to
do
a
that.
3-year-old vehicle. So that's some of the strategy that they are putting in to drive more sales and increase their profitability.
But does the two or let's say we're pretty sure we're going to buy it. So does the 2 or 3 year lease affect the residual at all? In other words, after 3 years, is the
Yes,
residual
it does.
lower?
Residual is lower after 3 years compared to 2 years, because see, when we are financing, the highest amount of interest is, as a customer, we are paying in the first 12 months of the purchase.
Right.
But in the lease, that's not the case. In the lease, the value of the vehicle plus the interest rate is factored in equal proportion over the next 2 years or over the next 3 years as a
Oh, okay.
leasing agreement.
So if there's enough of a differential between the 2 and the 3 year lease in terms of the residual, then it might be worth doing the 3 year just to keep our expenses down because if we're paying $1,000 more interest, but the residual is $1,000 less, keep
Correct.
the lease for an extra year.
Yes. So what we'll do is for the Ionic 5, which is what you are looking for,
Yeah,
provide you a detailed comparison for the same make, model, trim, and the
right.
packages for a 2 year lease, let's say with
Mm-hmm.
zero down, and a 3 year lease, let's say with zero down, or maybe a
Okay.
basic down payment, which includes just the cover the taxes, title, license,
Yeah,
registration.
which
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which makes sense because we don't want to pay interest on the taxes, right?
Right,
That's the
exactly.
last thing we want to do. But then there are certain customers of ours who say, "No, Neil, I just want zero down." So then we follow
Yeah,
what,
no, 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 we're
Yeah,
not
right?
going to do
yeah.
that.
We don't need zero down.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah,
Correct. Okay, but we are comfortable and flexible. And then in both the
yeah.
cases, what we'll do is we'll give you the three parameters. That means what will be the residual value at the end of 24 months, what will be the residual value at the end of 36 months, what
Hmm.
will be the money factor in both the cases, and what will be the lease to buy, L to B value at the time
Okay.
of the purchase.
Okay. So the residual is the LTB.
Yes, residual is LTB, but it is important for us to get the LTB value again from the dealership because sometimes they will add $399 as the disposition fee,
Right.
$250 as the acquisition fee,
Oh,
$999 as a convenience fee,
Yeah.
$200 as a transfer fee. So these are all the things they
geez.
will not
Okay.
disclose to you at the time of lease. You only get to know at the time of L2B. That's why
Oh, wow.
I, yes, we have had that experiences. So I am very clear in terms of the method what
No,
we
no,
follow.
That's great.
you're more than earning your fee.
So I have another, oh, can I
So please go
question?
Yeah.
ahead. Yes, yes.
So is there any reason not for us not to get a 1 year or 2 year old car?
No, you can go ahead and get the one
But
year.
then we're not getting the incentives, nothing.
Oh,
No.
then we don't get the incentives?
Yes, you
Okay.
will not get the
No,
incentives. Correct.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. And then another question, when Joel said he's pretty sure we're going to buy it, you're basing that on the fact that there won't be more safety features in future cars or that this is enough of a safety feature?
This is a pretty unusual deal. We have cars
Okay.
for 50,000. If we
Okay.
were paying cash, it would be 30 something right now between this federal incentives and the Hyundai incentives. I think this moment is not necessarily going to return tomorrow. I think I don't know, it seems to me like this is a pretty interesting moment to buy this particular kind of vehicle.
Yes, and it looks very futuristic. And I believe Joel has done a lot of research in terms of the incentive because we did two Ionic deals in the last month itself, getting the customers the same pricing, the same deal and the incentives credited in the quotation and eventually in the final contract, which is the paperwork for review. As a
Okay.
concept, we ensure that even if a dealership says, "Yeah, I'll give it to you for $200 per month," we just don't take their word. We ask them to put it in writing, give it to us over an email or a text message or a dealership quotation, and then we put everything, all the numbers put together. Then we'll coordinate a date and time for you to visit the dealership so that there are no numbers which are going in circles or they are not adding any nuances to the equation.
Okay. And
Yes.
then another idea I just had. So we're going to be in Healdsburg, Healdsburg,
Okay.
which is very unusual for us. We're visiting
Small town.
a small town, but then there's an hour and a half between there and home. So we can test ride a car anywhere that you find between Healdsburg and Oakland.
We'll go through the zip code after this. Let's go through.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like I'm looking at, so this makes sense to you. Like I'm looking at one dealer in Concord. It says, here's the MSRP is 52,345.
Yep.
Dealer discount is 1,500. The capitalized cost reduction is 3,700.
Yep.
Total incentives 16,000. So that anyway, so the capitalized cost is 31,000. So if I understand this correctly, we're talking about a car that's retailing at 50,000 or so.
Dollars, they are looking to push it in the market for around $30,000.
That's amazing. That's
Yes.
kind of
Talking about.
yeah, that's kind of unusual, right?
Yes, so it's more about Hyundai creating the market presence they have to compete against their competitor like Tesla's, Toyota,
Yeah.
and Nissan's. So that's why they have come up with all these incentives. And every manufacturer is looking to either gain the market share or retain the market share as we
Right.
speak. Yes.
Good. All right. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. One is, it looks like there's been 4 recalls. I assume that when you buy a new car, all the recalls have been taken care of already?
Yes, so if the recall is not taken care of on the new car which you purchase, you'll get a notification. You will have to bring it back to your nearby dealership, not
Okay.
necessarily from the dealer where you have purchased, any
Right.
dealership across California, and they will
Right.
be able to fix it.
Yep. Okay. We are in effect, well, we're buying a new Hyundai car,
Yeah.
and with the warranties with any Hyundai dealership, and we can go anywhere we want, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it comes with the original manufacturer warranty on the Ioniq. So any recalls for the first 4 years and up to 50,000 miles is typically covered by Hyundai itself.
Okay.
Yep.
And the other question is, I was on the Hyundai site. It said it's a $400 charge point credit,
Yes.
either for paying for charges or for getting, installed in your garage. So that comes with this as well.
Yes, that comes with this. So as a customer, you will have an option to choose whether you want that $400 as a credit, and then you will get the EV at your own like pace down the road, or you want to use that you want to use the option two to ensure that they come and install it in your garage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, go ahead, man. Oh, yeah. So I couldn't tell, like they had an option of crossbars, but they didn't have an option on the roof, but they didn't have an option of rails. So do the rails come with it? Do you know? I couldn't tell from the photo because I can get an aftermarket crossbars and roof rack, but I need the rails. I mean, it seems like, I don't know if there's rails built in or not.
Sure. So what we'll do is as we build your Ionic, once I share my screen, we'll go
Yeah.
to first of all the trim level, the colors,
Okay.
exterior color preference, and you can
Okay.
all of them. And then when
Okay.
you come to accessories, we'll look whether it has the roof rails, bars, and how does they have created. Because
Okay.
we have done 2 deals in the last month. Every month, these guys are changing the shape, changing the options in the market. And so I can't commit anything until we build
Yeah.
your
Okay. That's fine.
vehicle. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess we could start building because for me, as I look at this, for us, it's going to be the SEL versus um, the which one? The one up from that. The SEL versus the electric. Yeah.
Yeah. Joel,
In Alameda County, we could save 1 or 2, we can save over 1% by just driving 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
that's the other variable.
Correct. So we'll look at where we have the list amount of text. Only thing is you will have to have a valid driver license or proof for that particular.
Okay, so forget it. So we don't save any money because
Yep.
we're paying taxes based on our residence, not on where we buy the car.
Yeah, not on where you buy the car. Because
Okay.
people come to us and say, "Hey Neil, we want to buy the car in Montana because it's 0% tax." And I'm like,
Yeah,
you need to have some sort of residence proof or the proof of your business or any kind of
got it. Okay,
government issued ID to ensure that we
got it.
can leverage that fact.
All right, forget that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So then the other question is the SEL versus what's the one up from that? Is
XRT.
the XRT is more like the cross track. It's more like the mountain one
Yes. Yeah.
versus the limited,
One.
I guess.
The limited one.
So, just personally speaking, I mean, you live in Scottsdale. Do you have any opinions on all-wheel drive versus two-wheel drive in terms of safety?
Yeah, so in terms of the safety, all-wheel drive is only recommended if you will be in snow for more than 3 months in the year. But
No.
not in the snow, you don't need to pay additional for all-wheel drive.
Okay, great. And also, we lose some mileage by going all-wheel drive as well.
Correct. You get two, so if your miles per gallon is, let's say, 15 miles per gallon, For
Right.
a forward wheel drive. With
Yeah.
all-wheel drive, you will get 13 miles per gallon. So 2 miles per gallon is your energy consumption.
Okay. All right. So that simplifies it. There's way more two-wheel drive ones available.
Correct.
And then let's see. And then the other thing is like the safety features. I couldn't figure it out because even at the SEL level,
Mhm.
I'm looking here, two SELs, one's 43,000 and one is 50,000, but they're
Mhm.
both SELs. Oh, one is a 25.5. So is there a mid-year release or something, or what's the point
Let
five?
me just check here. Uh, to this. So I will. All right, color is fine. All right. Yeah, so most likely it will be all-wheel drive because between rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, there is a price difference of $3,500.
Well, I can show you my screen right now. With
Oh,
the screen I'm
sure.
seeing, I just says it says rear-wheel drive. One is a 2025.5 SEL, and
Okay.
one is a 2025 SEL. But they're both rear-wheel drive. So I don't know. There are other options I don't know what I'm missing here. Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
I see. So there's a bunch of 20. There's a mid-year release. There's a bunch of 2025.5s versus 2025s.
correct. So they would have done some minor modification to create a mid-year release and essentially jack up the prices.
Okay, so don't pay the extra. I mean,
Absolutely.
Consumer Reports said like, oh yeah, they don't have until the newest model, whatever that is. Maybe it's 2025. They didn't have a rear window windshield wiper. So, you know, oh yeah, and it doesn't come with tires. No, okay, so all right.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
then the difference between the SEL and the limited.
Limited. Yes.
Um, are there any option? I'm trying to figure out. Are there safety options that are unavailable on the SEL that are standard on the limited, or are there? Is there anything worth it on the limited to pay the extra? That's the question.
Sure. In that, what we do is we compare window sticker. So it helps us what is the build document for the SEL and what is the build document for the limited. And
Okay,
it's showing, I'm just looking on a high level, a difference of $4,700 between SEL and limited. So my team can do a trim level comparison and can give you that okay the reason why there is a price difference of $4,700 is because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 features.
great, great.
Okay, so first we can have a clarity on the trim level, then we can go on the test drive, then we can initiate the market research, then we move on to the negotiations.
So easy. Thank you. Um, okay, great. So let's compare. We'll just compare the whatchamacallit one, the mountain one. We're not going to the mountains, and
Yes.
all of those come with four-wheel drive. So we'll skip that one. So
Yes.
it'll just be SEL versus limited.
Correct.
And I didn't see any
Skipping the four-wheel drive?
because he says we lose mileage. We don't need it unless we're in the snow.
Okay,
Significant amount of time,
yeah, or the desert,
or the desert. No,
Yeah.
don't need it for
or
the
we get
desert.
stuck.
So
So I always recommend people in Colorado, Utah, and other Idaho, Montana to go for all-wheel drive. But for other states like California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, we don't need the all-wheel drive unless you
Okay,
have a law of that. Okay, the entire power is coming from all four wheels, and you will see a minor horsepower difference. Then you
yeah,
pay extra for that.
plus, we're not. I mean, if California, if you're a skier going up to the mountain, but we're not skiers, so there you
Yes,
go
yes, and you're
anymore.
not going to drive like 200 miles an hour to actually see and notice the difference.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
okay, so right, so the question, I saw some maybe on the limited. There's things like parking assist, but the real issue for us is are there any safety features on the limited that aren't on the SEL? And then
Right.
also, I think Consumer Reports was saying the limited comes with 20-inch tires, and for whatever reason, the 19-inch on the SEL they said were preferable in terms of ride or handling or something. So, I guess on the sheet we'll see the tires also, right?
So, yeah, so I'm just pulling up couple of quick features and comparison. In limited, you have a heads-up display. You have
That's nice.
ventilated seats
Have a what?
Heads up. You look on your windshield. You don't have to look down at the.
Oh, yeah.
at the odometer. Yes. So you have a heads-up display, ventilated seats, memory seats, a panoramic glass roof, a Bose premium sound system, and a parking assist feature.
Okay, so what was the glass thing?
Oh, so is there? Oh, yeah. Is there a skylight on the SEL or no?
Let me just check.
Because I like those, but it's not necessary, I guess. I forgot to take my.
Yes, it does have skylight.
The SEL.
Yeah, in the SEL.
Great. Okay. All right.
So
So
the only
far,
thing is in SEL, you will not have a panoramic roof. You will just have either a small sunroof or a moon roof. But in
yeah.
limited, you have a full glass roof. So that's the
Okay.
major.
We don't
don't need
no.
that.
Okay. All right. So it sounds to me,
We care about was the parking feature.
yeah, but the parking is so basically, yeah, we don't need ventilated seats. It's
Mhm.
never hot here. It's never cold. Sorry, Scottsdale, but anyway.
Yep.
Right now where we are, we're on the coast. It's like 60 degrees out here in Northern California.
Yeah. Yeah, it is close to 45, 47 today over here. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Or I
All
can
right,
I can also do one thing for both of you. See, rather than just trying to shortlist a trim level just based on the theory and the website information, what we can do is we'll find one dealership who has both the SEL as well as the limited one.
oh wow.
Right.
Then you can just go and maybe it will take half an hour more of your time, but you can
Yeah.
actually be in person and ask that salesperson to give a detailed comparison between the two, which will give you
Okay.
more visibility and clarity.
Okay. Because, Neil, if I understood right, we don't care about memory seats. We don't care about the system.
The heads up is nice.
Oh, the heads up. And then what's the parking feature that the other one doesn't have?
So the park assist is basically when you put it instead of P, you move it to R, which is on the reverse side. On the screen, it will show you if you are taking left, how far is the nearby object, and then it will
Oh, I like that.
beeping that okay, you are about to hit that object or the next car
Oh,
in the parking lot or at the market.
okay. Okay. So, and then what does the other one have for parking? It
Nothing.
has to have something. Or it
No,
shows you a rear.
they will definitely have. Let me just check what does
Yeah, it
SEL
has
have.
something, Joe.
Yeah, you're right.
SEL parking feature for Ioniq 5. It would just take a moment to us to find out.
That's okay.
Yes. Yeah, it has the braking paddle shifters, and let me just check. It has cruise control for both in front and
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that. What were the
yes.
first two
These are the
things?
same.
Auto cruise control. So let's say if you're on the freeway and if the car in front of you is going at 80 miles an hour, and let's say if you are like about 5 feet behind that car, you can just set the same speed
Oh,
on your
okay.
car, and then the car will automatically go at that same.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
If the car in front starts braking or lowering their speed, automatically your car will also do the same.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what was the second thing?
Yeah. The second thing is in the highway driving assist. So it will also ensure that if you are by accident crossing the lane, then it will give you a bip sound to ensure that you
Good.
save
Okay.
the focus and driving in the single lane.
Okay. But they both have the thing if you want to change lanes and somebody is in your blind spot.
Yeah, it will give that. That is a blind mirror assist.
Okay. Okay.
Blind spot collision avoidance.
Right. And they both have that.
Correct. They both have that. I'm just
Okay.
going through the SEL features, and yeah, safe exist, occupant alert, all of that is there. Yeah.
So do you see anything other than the heads up that's significant around safety or not?
No, so let me just share my screen. I'll just show you exactly what I'm doing. I'm going feature by feature here.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is all the 47 features of SEL. Yes. And yeah, in this, you can
Where?
see on the feature number 42, they have given a parking distance warning, reverse and forward.
Oh, good, okay.
So you
And
still
that's the
have that
SEL, right?
feature, and then LED project
Okay,
lights, tail lights, all of that. Let's come to limited here. And again, I'll click on the features. So that had 47 features. The limited has 62 features. It will take our team to do a line by line comparison. So the way we do it is like this. So this is how we have done it for one of our other client, where she wanted to have an actual difference between limited and XLE.
Okay, we can look at it.
Yes. So
Great, fantastic.
you will get it something like this. This is not that friendly here based on the Hyundai USA website. But yes, my team will go take an hour, 2 hours and ensure that whatever the difference is, will be able to highlight and also put down a dollar value to it so that you can
yes,
rationally calculate whether it's
thank you.
what you want to pay for or
Great,
go or
Perfect.
skip it. Yes.
good.
Let me
We're
just
great.
go to parking. So this is one feature which is different. In SEL, you have a premium audio. In limited, you have a Bose premium audio. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make much difference.
No, it
No.
does not, for sure. That's
What-
not worth paying
This
anything extra.
bra-
This is
bragging,
something,
bragging rights.
Yes.
yeah,
Here's the heads
correct.
up.
It's all bragging lights. This is a very important and a distinguished feature where you have a heads up display.
Oh,
Yeah.
How do you feel about the heads up display?
I don't use it because sometimes I feel it's a distraction, whether I should look
Yeah,
at the vehicles on the road, or should I look at the display over there, or should I look at the
yeah,
automobile which we are using?
yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had a rental car before, and I think it can
okay.
be distracting. So,
All right, so maybe that's not, so it's not worth it.
no, but that's
okay,
just my personal opinion, guys. It's your car.
I understand,
Whatever
but
you will say,
you're
will deliver. Okay.
I understand that it can be a distraction. No, it's great. We get to see the side by side comparison. This is as good as it gets. It's perfect.
Correct. And also, will coordinate your test drives so that way you can go and do it. Let me just bring it to the parking assist here, which was one big feature. Huh? So this vision roof you see, this will not be there in the SEL.
Right. It'll just be a sunroof
Yeah,
or a
sunroof.
skylight.
Yeah, or a
What
sky.
do you mean, it doesn't open?
No, it opens. It'll just be won't be the whole panoramic.
Oh, yeah, 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 I don't need that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
And the tire. Does it say anything about the tires? Because most of these things, right?
both
So we
have
can skip
the both have the 19-inch alloy.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Oh,
So
okay.
there is no
Yeah.
difference in the tire. These are all of that there. With respect to this, on the charger, home link, auto gate is there, forward collision is there, blind spot is there, lane keep assist is there. Let me
Wow.
something forward attention warning. This is there. Parking brake. Yep. So this is also there in the SEL. Let me just try to see. Yes, this is the one which is not there.
The parking.
Remote smart parking assist 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
it is just a fancy feature that with the
Yeah.
remote, it helps you to park your car even if you're not in the car. But we should not
Oh,
rely on that. If it goes and hits something, then we are
yeah.
responsible.
Yeah, most of I'm leaning towards the SEL as you talk
sure.
because we don't need the panoramic roof.
No.
We don't care about the fancy speakers. We don't
Right.
need the parking assist.
And we don't
Yeah,
need the memory seat,
We don't need memory seats. So
so that would be nice.
yeah, but it'll be nice. It'll be nice to see the side by side. But yeah,
Yes,
I
we
think
will do
we're
that
leaning
comparison
towards.
and I'll show you where the actual 4,300 plus 400 difference between the SEL and limited is coming by. And what we
Yeah,
have to do is we just have to call 2 or 3 dealership, ask them to send the window sticker or a build document, and then our team will do a line by line comparison.
yeah, and you know what?
Perfect.
And I think in terms of a test drive, we don't need to try both. They're both going to be the same car basically
Yes.
in terms of handling and
Engine wise, safety wise, there is no difference. It's just
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just test that.
interior placement and interior features. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just try the SEL.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Cool. So then let's just go ahead and quickly build that. So we see
Okay.
is the
Notes.
MSRP coming out to
Did
be.
you go over colors?
So we're gonna go now. We're gonna do colors,
Yes,
etc.
we'll do the colors, and
We're gonna build the car.
you can share that. Okay, you want to have like all different colors, so we can also go through those.
We
We already
already
did it.
Oh, you
did.
So
have
we
already
can tell
done it.
you
Okay,
our,
great.
yeah. So
Okay.
first choice,
So the first choice is the exterior teal. Is that what you like?
yeah.
Okay. The second choice is the lucid bio
One second.
blue.
1 second. Let me just find
I'm
the
sorry.
teal. We'll just keep
Oh,
taking note.
it's
So this is the digital teal.
Yeah, digital teal.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
wait, let me take a look here on my screen.
Sure,
Let's
sure.
Yeah, that's it. Digital
I'll pause
teal.
my screen. Yeah.
digital teal. I think no, we had. I think our first choice was digital teal.
Mm.
And then, no, maybe cyber lucid blue was second, and cyber gray. But I'm trying to get. Let me go back to the Hyundai site here
Okay.
to make sure I got it right.
Okay. Sure.
HY. You like this car?
Yes, I love this car, but
Really?
I just bought a car last year. So
But the people, yeah. So let me take a look here. You, let's see. Here it is, overview. Got it. Let me make sure I got this right.
yeah, sure.
Now, the
So-
reason we didn't do the gold is it was 1,000 more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just check if any color has. So white has $1,000 more.
Yeah, we don't want white.
Cyber gray has $500 more.
Yeah, so we prefer not to do that if we don't have to.
Yes, and gold. You exactly said it right. It has $1,000 more.
Yeah. So the two that we liked that don't have extra are the teal and the blue.
Yeah, teal, blue, black, and let me just check. Yes.
Oh, here it
and
is.
Wait, hold on.
White, Atlas white. This four does not have any additional premium.
Oh, what kind of white?
Let me just share my screen here.
A different white.
Yeah, it's a different white.
The matte white. I see it.
Oh, you
The
see
Atlas
it on
white.
screen?
No, I have the Hyundai site. We have a big screen.
Okay, perfect.
So
Yeah, I think
basically,
white gets too dirty.
yeah. So the lucid blue is too dark. I think the other blue, the teal is darker. Okay, so what color did you like, man?
Well, I didn't want to spend the extra money.
Okay, there's no extra money. So the lucid blue
This
versus the teal is the same.
Yeah.
You like that?
Teal was number one.
Okay.
Lucid blue was number two.
Okay.
The and
gray,
you wanted the gray is more money.
$500.
It's only $500 compared.
All right, you like the gray best.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes the gray best.
Okay,
do.
then you let us know your preference.
Let's do gray,
Okay.
teal, blue.
Okay, so we'll do gray as number
You think
one.
it's $500 worth it? Why?
Because I'm gonna keep this car for.
But the teal is a pretty
Okay, never mind.
color.
She's the boss. Okay,
The
teal.
gray blends in with everybody else's
Sorry,
cars.
wrong. Okay, we're back to teal's
Actually,
number
she is
one.
correct. She is absolutely correct. So I'll just share one personal note if that's okay. So
Please.
Apple came with the new MacBook Air this year in the month of February, which is about 4 months before. And over the last 3 years, they were coming with the same colors. So I didn't decide to buy anything. This year, I went with the sky blue just because it was different.
But for me, it's a question of finding it in a parking lot. Like we have a green, we have a, what's it called, green?
Jasmine green Subaru.
I walk into a parking lot and I can find my car.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so teal and blue, you will
Teal and blue,
find it.
yeah, I mean teal, blue, there's a lot of blues, but the teal in particular.
Okay,
Yeah.
so teal. So she's the boss. Teal is number one, and
Yes.
blue is number two.
And gray is
that's
number three.
correct.
Okay. And we'll give you comparison pricing for all three, and then you can
Okay,
and call. Yes.
okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Wow, cool.
All right, and then in terms of interior,
Yes, let's come to
now black gets hot, but we're not in that much heat.
No, we're
All
never.
right, so black number one,
Okay, black number one, and then
And
gray
then-
number two.
gray
Yeah.
number two, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, and then then all-wheel drive. We are not doing it. We are just doing
Right.
drive. Yeah, and
Right.
so the accessories, as he was mentioning, let me just check. Cross rails there are, but roof wells, they don't have any roof wells. So Basically, roof rails. Okay, so I think we'll have to get the aftermarket parts.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it wasn't even in the thing. Okay, so
Yep.
yeah,
to have at least the ones that go this way.
yeah, no, it wasn't even.
And then if we can, if, it might just make sense to have them install the other one.
Well, no, the aftermarket, because I was looking on the
I
cross
aftermarket for the ones that go this way.
Can I finish? On their site, they had the crossbars as
Mm-hmm.
an option, but they didn't have the roof rails.
Yeah, they
So
don't
I
have
mean,
roof rails. Yes, correct.
so you can't put on the crossbars without a roof rail, right?
Yep, exactly. So we'll have to speak with the dealership just before the
Okay,
time of the purchase and ask
okay,
them to come up with a solution because I believe that you might be looking to put certain bags at the time of the long distance travel, and then it's
correct.
mandatory for us to have both the roof rails as well as the cross rails.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless there's something there where you can attach the cross rails to the existing black. I can see this black thing here.
Yeah, so there is a two mini black thing. You will be able to attach it, but then like we have to make sure that the bags or the goods are not moving from left to right once they are packed
Right. Yeah.
on
Well,
the.
we want to put on a basket.
Okay,
We want to go to get aftermarket basket, so it has to go on top of the cross rails. The
correct.
question is, what are the cross rails attached to?
Yes,
All
yes,
right, yeah.
Okay. So okay, there's that. So we'll figure that out.
The answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So because it's interesting, you would think they would sell both unless there's a way to attach their cross rails to the car somehow. But anyway, we'll see.
I'm just
Okay.
taking
So
notes to ensure that we ask all these questions before we finalize the purchase, so that way you have full clarity.
yeah, like right now we have a Subaru Forester,
Yep.
and it has more interior space, and we drive to Southern California or whatever. We need to. This car is a little smaller. We need to have a roof rack of some sort.
Correct, correct.
But we're interested in like kind of the basket kind where you can tie boogie boards and a bunch of stuff to it on top that won't fit in the car.
Okay. Noted.
Okay. Okay. So do you want to go through? So the only other accessory that we saw uh, were a cargo mat, or is that aftermarket? Are we better off getting the floor mats aftermarket? We don't care about
Yes,
rugs. We
correct.
like plastic.
Yeah, so we always recommend for all the accessories we should not be stuck with one or the other because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
not factory installed options. Those are just third party
right.
market
Yeah.
Yeah.
supplies, right?
Got it.
Because sometimes what happens is if we are very particular to one accessory, and then the from the factory, the Ionic might come with like seven other accessories. And even if we don't want those, it comes as a package, and then we have to overpay and have certain accessories which we
Yeah,
using for.
right.
We always recommend you look at all the accessories which are there on the Ionic website, and then after the purchase, we can ask the dealership to sell it one off, or we can go to some of the OEM suppliers and get it 30 to 40% less than the
Yeah, that makes more sense.
dealership.
So, so you're saying that the ones you're looking at will already have a bunch of stuff thrown on, and then you could ask them to take it off and get.
They will not take it off. So if
Got it. Okay. Got it.
the
Fine.
entire accessories package. So what we do is we only look at the trim level, we look at the colors, we look at the packages, we look at all the safety things what we discussed, because those are the things which we cannot add once we purchase it.
Right,
Got it.
But
Okay.
right.
accessories is something where we can always go knock on the dealership and say, "Hey, I need all weather floor mats or I need crossways," and they will be happy to sell it to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just to repeat, you already answered it, I think, once, but they both have blind spot warning, right? Because there's a
Yes,
big
they
blind
both
spot on
have
these cars.
100% blind spot warning. And
Okay,
I've
great.
taken the note that my team will do a trim level comparison, share it with you, we'll do a
Okay,
thorough review, and then only we'll move towards the market research.
great. I
Okay.
think, I don't know if I have any more questions, actually.
Sure. So I think that you were pretty well prepared. I'll not bore you with all the detailed stuff which goes behind the hood, but for just for your reference and for your understanding, I'll take the next 5 minutes to just quickly walk you through a high level 30,000 feet overview on our methods and the steps what we take. And please make it interactive. If there is any questions or if you see why this is mentioned, I'm happy to take a pause and address your questions.
Well, before you start, here's what I understood from the website. By the way, you can thank Gemini for referring us to you. I asked Gemini last night, what's the
Okay.
easiest way to buy a car? And, it went through TrueCar, went to Costco, and then it said, but if you really want to save time and money, you should really check out the Concierge. So, and I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't done that search last night, really.
Correct, correct.
Because I'm confident that I'm going to save a bunch of time and money after paying your fee, which is
Yes, absolutely. And that is always our objective to provide you and help you with two things. One is the cost savings, which is very important, the money factor, the money thing. And then the second one is the convenience. No
yeah.
dealership hassles, no dealership headaches. And they will not make you wait for 3, 4 hours. They'll not try to upsell you, cross sell you, and say that you buy there,
Torture.
will not sell
Yes.
everything. And one of the key things what we do is the moment we will find the final negotiated lease price, we'll go ahead and put a $500 refundable deposit. So we never do financing, leasing, or paying or running the credit application until we reserve and lock in the car legally for the next 72 hours. Otherwise,
Fantastic.
dealers they are very smart. They'll say, okay, you go ahead and fill out the lease application. And by the time your credit score, as you have mentioned, it's 800 plus. Great kudos to both of you. But what dealership will say, hey, now that car is sold. We have another one, but it has $2,000 more.
Right.
And
No,
then,
we've dealt with dealers before. It's so exhausting. It's
yeah, yeah.
unbelievable.
And already they have run your credit application, and now you are like locked into a system where you are like, okay, fine, I've already lost some points. Let me just
Right.
pay $2,000. And then they will again come back and sell you the same exact vehicle.
Wow.
We haven't talked at all about the trade-in. Is that part of the same transaction or is it separate?
No, it's part of the same transaction. So in trade-in, we do two things. One is we look at an individual appraisal value from multiple online platforms, plus all the major used car dealership, because they always have customers who would be interested in the car which you are looking to trade or sell. And what is the dollar value which we are getting there as a standalone transaction. The second equation, what we'll do is if we do a trade, what is the appraisal value we are getting and what is the amount of Uncle Sam's that is we are saving on the taxes, and what is the total value which we are getting. Wherever it's the lowest, that is you are selling the less amount of money, we will do the transaction accordingly.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, I mean, in terms of our mileage, the car we're going to trade in is a 2017 Prius Prime plug-in hybrid
Okay.
with, I think, 38,000 miles on it. This is
Oh,
how,
it's a very
this is
good
how,
condition car. Yeah, you
yeah, and there's no scratches, no nothing, and 38,000 miles. Like your grandmother's car. There you go.
So good. So now, and we don't inform the dealership that we have a trade until we lock in the price for your Ionic.
Got it. Oh,
Otherwise, they
thank
will
you.
factor in the trade value in between the equation and make us super confused. And
Yeah.
we have three steps. We'll show you where you are getting the most value for money, and we are paying the less amount of money to acquire the Ionic, and then we'll follow that path.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great.
Coming to the fees, as we have already gone through, and I also want to clear the air on that front. The
Yes.
entire process, including the trade-in, is $1,497, which is $1,500, of which $499, which is $500, are payable as we kick off this engagement today. And then the remaining $1,000 is payable once you walk out of the dealership and you are happy with the purchase.
You said
So,
700.
So on your, maybe I clicked the wrong thing, but on your website last night, it says it was a $200 whatever
discount.
special.
Correct. So $200 discount is there. Let me just share my website real quick, walk you through the exact pricing, so that you have that clarity. 1 minute. So we go to the services, we go to the buying service, and so here is the pricing for the car.
That's what I saw. I saw the $699. Yeah.
Correct. So here, this curation is the market research, inventory availability, and listing down all the options. What are the price range looking like? And then the negotiation is price negotiation, finance and lease negotiation, and deal closure. So this both is a combined package for the car
Got it.
process or the car leasing process. Each has $200 discount. So this becomes $500, this becomes $500, $1,000. But as you
Right.
trade and you have a really good trade where we'll be getting a very good high amount of appraisal value, there is a trade-in fee which is another $500. So here you apply a $200 discount, which is a deal $200 off, and it becomes 1497.
1497.
It's the
Okay,
same.
good.
And wait,
You can
what
pay
about the trade-in?
individually and apply $200 discount, or you can apply $200 discount directly. We are not a dealership. We will not try to do this way or that way. It's very simple. And not the
Right.
entire fee is payable upfront. It's only $500 as we kick off the engagement. And remaining $1,000, once you are able to trade, you get the payment if you do a stand alone, or that is factored in as a part of the trade in value. That means you are getting the credit of your previous prime, and then we are getting the lowest lease monthly price. And then once you walk out of the dealership with the keys in your hand, then we would raise a second invoice, which will be for $1,000.
But you're saying that it was choice A or B in terms of your fees, but either way, it's 1497, right?
It's 1497. Yes, you
Yeah.
can
Okay.
keep three parts, 500, 500, 500, or you can pay it 500 now and 1000 upon the purchase. Or if
Okay.
And then
you say,
how,
okay, guys, we love you. I want to pay it and get done with it. You can pay 1500 as we kick off the engagement, and then there will be no invoice due.
but what about this one?
The 500 trade-off fee, that's part of the 1497.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And so there's not, given the fact that Hyundai's ending this promotion on the 31st or whatever, there's no problem getting this done in time, right?
Yeah, we work 6 days a week, including ad hoc on Sundays, as you can see, from 9 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll ask my team to stretch the working hours, ensure that you get all the credits, all the rebates, and you have the keys in hand before the 31st of the month.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you
Good
don't
deal.
get the credit, and if you feel, Neil, we did not get the car, I'll refund you the $500. I don't
Great.
want to
Great.
take anyone's money if you are not getting the value out of it.
We're happy. We're relieved. We're happy.
Hmm.
So if great.
Where's the, oh, let me find your wallet.
Yeah, it's over on the table. So the other thing is we're driving. If I give you a zip code or a
Yes.
city, so once we go into a dealer and they start doing their thing, are they going to drive us crazy, or will they just let us drive the car and go?
No, they will take, instead of taking 3 hours with us being on demand and available and being liaisoning the entire deal, they will still make you wait 30 minutes to an hour. I'll be very honest and upfront about this,
Let's
but
do
it
it
will not be
tomorrow.
crazy as if you go as a stand alone.
We'll do it tomorrow.
We can do it tomorrow in Oakland. I mean, there's more dealers and
Sure. And I was
and then-
about to say, as you are in a small town, it might be the case that we'll be finding the car little bit away from your zip code. And if you're not able to reach there, we can look into the shipping options as well.
yeah. Let's do it when we get home for tomorrow. We'll make an appointment for tomorrow.
Okay.
And then because there's like
And for tomorrow to test
to
drive.
test drive, because there's like
Yes.
10 dealers within 50, 25 miles of us,
Okay.
or 7 or 8. There's a million. So you'll decide which one we go to, right?
Yes, we will. So based on your zip code, which we'll share where you are there tomorrow, just for a visit, we'll find the most nearby dealership, preferably with digital teal or a lucid blue or a gray color,
Okay, great.
in level, and ensure that you can go and take it for a spin. You don't have to ask for the price. You don't have to ask for anything. Just take it, experience it, and leave, and then we'll
Fantastic.
get to the dealership. And your appointment will be set prior before you walk in by one of my team members.
Do you have an appointment tomorrow?
I have 2 appointments.
What time
I'm
are you-
going to go get my,
Season to get her book.
I have a
Okay.
9:15 doctor. I know that.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. So is American Express okay?
Yeah, so you will be making a payment through PayPal. It accepts
That's fine.
the PayPal, credit card, and debit card. All three options are there.
Okay, so
Let
we'll
me
pay the
just share.
500 today.
Yeah, okay. I'll send you a link for the $500 today.
You're sending it on the phone or email?
Yes, I can do that. Akansha, can you please text Joel this link which I have posted on Zoom?
Yes.
Yes. And
Okay.
Joel, please make sure that you put down this promo code to get $200 off, which is
Okay.
just instead of teal, it's a deal with the letter D for Denver, E for Edward, A for Alpha, L for Larry, 200. Yes.
So it's a DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency, 200.
DEAL, deal,
Oh, deal. Okay. DEAL,
200.
200.
Yes.
And is she emailing? Is she or he emailing or texting me?
Yes, she is sending you a quick text. What is preferred to you? We can also email it to you right away.
Well, it's fine. But I'll just do it after we get off the
I
phone.
just
Then.
texted the link and the code.
Okay. Do you want me to do it now? Let me just do it and
No,
make
no,
sure it
you
gets
can take
done.
your time. There is no rush.
Okay, fine.
We are not a dealer where we'll ask you to do it right away or the deal goes.
No, but I'm saying if it doesn't go through, you'll get back to us, right?
Yeah, we'll
You'll
get
go.
back to you and we'll
Okay.
initiate the process, especially with the trim level comparison right away. In the next
Okay.
2 to 3 hours, I'll provide you an initial update along with a welcome email.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
We don't have PayPal.
No, the link will take us to PayPal, and then we use the credit card on PayPal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can use credit card on PayPal, and there is no additional convenience fee or anything. It is absorbed by the business.
Okay.
All right, so I have a 9:15 appointment
And what else?
and a 4 PM in Lafayette appointment,
So anytime. So what's the 9:15 for the?
a young.
So anytime between 11 and 2 is good, right?
10:30, 10:30 is fine, depending on how far away we.
Let's say 11 to 2 because we may have to drive a little
11.
bit.
And can you tell me the zip code for tomorrow, please? So we
Yes, 94611.
94611. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's better if we don't have to cross the bridge into San Francisco. So we have Oakland, Concord, Walnut Creek,
San Leandro.
San Leandro. We have a bunch of dealers.
Say
Yeah, we'd rather, the closer the better, but whatever. We can drive.
Correct. And this will be the same zip code for the taxes, that is for the registration of the vehicle.
Correct. Yeah, this is our actual residence.
Okay, perfect.
And it's on our driver's license. It's the whole, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
the whole thing.
Okay, great. Just wanted to ensure that we don't get the pricing for any other zip code and then there is a mismatch.
Yeah. And then the lease, like on a title, on a pink slip is Joel Crone or my wife's name is Mindy Werner Crone. So is it the same on a lease that is or, in other words, if one of us was to die, the other person, it would just flip right to the other person, right?
So we can do a co-lease between both of you.
Okay,
Yeah, so you both can be the joint owners.
correct.
Right.
Together. Yeah.
Yeah. After 45 years, we kind of trust each other. So it's
Wow, that's amazing. Lots to learn from you. I just got married and it's been 5 years now. Yeah.
good. You're newlywed.
And do you have children yet?
Yes, I have 2 children now. Yes.
Whoa, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes. And so this lease will be for 10,000 miles per year, correct?
Yeah, right.
Okay, perfect.
Right. I mean, because we can't do less than 10,000, right?
I'll ask for 7,500 miles per year. There is always an option. I'll push the dealer and see what cost savings we can get. But if
Yeah.
they don't have the factored in, then we'll go for 10,000 miles and we'll get the price.
Yeah, I mean, if
Factory warranty.
oh yeah, no,
So no,
yeah, if it saves $10, it's not worth it or whatever.
Yeah,
So
if it saves $10, not worth it. At least it gives you freedom on that even if you're driving 2,000 miles more.
yeah, so right. If we take the 10,000, then I don't think we'll trade it in. I think we'll buy it, but we'll see. Because I was looking at the residuals. I can't remember, but it was like amazingly low, 20 something thousand.
24,000, 26,000 will be typically the residual value. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking. Yeah, this is a pretty cheap car.
Yeah, and so after 2 years or a 3-year lease, you are able to own that vehicle at 50% of the MSRP. So essentially, the car is depreciating by 50%.
Right. I mean, especially when we add in the monthlies. Tell me if I'm thinking right. Let's say we put down 5,000, just as an example, and it's $250 a month, which is what, 3,000.
Yep.
So it's a 3-year lease. That's 9,000 and five. That's 14,000, and then we owe 22, 14, 20, 24, 34. I don't know. We're paying $34,000 or something.
40,000 ish, around 40,000 you're paying on the vehicle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we were just to pay cash for the car, would we say it's more? Isn't it easier leasing these things in terms of the federal subsidies and all that, or does it matter?
No, so you can lease based upon ensuring that we get all the credits and the incentives which are outlined. And once the lease is completed, you have both the option. You can go for a financing, or you can directly pay a lump sum amount as a cash and have a complete ownership on the vehicle.
So what the money factor for leasing? What does it come out to roughly in terms of if it was a percentage thing?
Yeah, so it's so good money factor is 0.0023. Sorry, I can't hear you, Joel. We lost your audio.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, I
No. So the phone did something. So what is the money factor kind of equivalent to if it was a loan?
Yeah.
What are we talking?
So if it would be a loan, I'll calculate and share it with you in the welcome email.
Right. No, but I'm not saying to get a loan and to buy the car, but I'm saying if the money factor was a loan, what kind of roughly, what do these
Just a
lease?
second. I'll get you on what it would be. It would be close to 4.8%.
Yeah. So not so bad.
Yeah, not so bad. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we ensure that
No.
it's the money factor is not 0.003 or anything above that. It's
Right.
0.0021, 0.0022, something along those lines. Yes.
We got a 30-year fixed on a house we bought 5 years ago. 2.95.
2.95. Stellar.
2.9.
Amazing.
We were so lucky.
So which is better, to buy or lease?
Right now, leasing because we have other expenses this year.
Oh, I see.
And then no, and the interest rate is not unreasonable, and so it's good.
It's good. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome
Fantastic.
aboard. We look forward to serving you.
All right. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Take care. And you will get a welcome email and a quick message from our team.
Okay. And then I'll do the. If for any reason I have a question, I can. How do I contact you?
Yeah. So Akansha, who has been connected with you over a text,
Okay.
you can call
Okay, good.
her, send a text message anytime. I'll also
Okay.
drop in my number on the email as well.
Okay. And then I'm going to do the $500 right now.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.